All
All
right.
right. Hi, guys. We're live.
Hello.
So give me a few seconds. I need to share the link to everywhere on Facebook and on Twitter. So hold on, yeah. Okay. I see it now on YouTube. Okay. Okay. Share. Copy. So how's everything, Esther?
Hmm.
Any good,
Everything.
good, good things that we plan to talk about today?
Hmm. Yeah, man. Finally, it's past 12 already. We can talk about what we have seen.
Yeah. So
Hmm. So
actually, we wanted to talk this earlier, right? But we waited for the embargo.
yeah.
So now, I guess, yeah. Oh my God. I guess we can talk about it. Okay,
Spoiler
I
free,
have
right?
posted everywhere. Yes. So I'm not sure if anyone joining.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's see who joining. I see one viewer. Okay, two. Okay, nice. So why we here now? First off, I
Kind of. Pardon? I kind of lost you there. My God. My God. Hello.
just now. Yeah,
Wait. Sorry.
are you there?
Sort of lost you.
The
Yeah. Yeah.
internet.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm back.
Okay, fight is here.
Oh, fight. All right. Oh shit. Is it my internet? Okay, hold on. I think it's my internet. Hold on.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, internet.
Yeah. All
Oh,
right. Okay. 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 I'm back.
Faik, sampai dah. Okay tak? Baik.
Sampai dulu.
Okay. Ah, okay. Thank God. Okay. Now internet dah stable sikit. Sorry tadi. So before we start, we want. Ideal say tak gerak. Okay, Chester, you can hear me, right?
Yep.
Faik, can you hear me?
Okay, clear.
Okay, soon. Okay. So before we start, we have to thank Warner Media for giving us this opportunity
Yeah.
to watch this movie really early. So and now the embargo is officially dropped.
Lifted.
I think is that the betul ke?
Lifted.
That the
Lifted.
lifted. Yes, the
Yeah.
embargo has been lifted. So yes, we were one of the few fans who managed to see the Snyder Cut, and we plan to do this Snyder Cut non-spoiler review for you guys in this Zack Snyder fans Malaysia group, Facebook group. I hope you guys can stay on and ask any questions. Um, we're here with you guys to like communicate with you guys. If there's any questions, we'll happily look through the comments. So just keep on commenting. But first off, I think we spent about like what 8 hours.
Yes. 8 hours in total.
We watched twice.
Oh.
We watched twice, two times.
Whew.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
I'm only
Uh,
once, but my second will be maybe tonight. Okay.
Haha.
Yeah, just the experience, you guys, to understand what we went through. The link was released 2 a.m. today, so 2 a.m. until 6 a.m. Right?
Yeah,
7 a.m.
6 or
Yeah,
6 something.
yeah. So went through the whole 4 hours of it.
It
Yeah,
was
you can
uh,
see my
it was an
face,
experience.
Jessica's face right now. It's really tiring, but it was worth it. For me, I felt it was worth it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Uh,
satisfied.
yeah. So let's start off with fight overall. This is
Okay.
non-spoiler. Non-spoiler overall. How do you feel? How do you feel about the Snyder Cut? Macam mana? It's okay, bro. Campur-campur cakap Melayu, English, so it's fine.
Ah,
Because our audience are mostly Malaysians, so it's fine.
so, after watching these 4 hours of apa dia tu macam 4 jam yang macam gila lah. Because we've been waiting for about 3.5 years and we finally did watch what was intended by Zack himself. So in secara ringkas ni lah boleh cakap this 4 jam ni it's a great time, and as a Snyder fans, yeah, you might be expecting a little lot, but as a DC fans, you might be satisfied with what Zack has presented to us throughout these films. That's it. Takut spoil pula.
Okay, okay. Hester, what about you? Like, as a maybe as a Snyder fan or a DC fan, how do you think you feel? Like, if you put in DC fan or Snyder fan, what do you feel?
Well, I feel grateful. I feel very satisfied. I feel very happy lah. Okay, very happy to have gotten the opportunity to watch the movie, and what else, get to watch earlier, 3 days earlier. But I would say thank you lah, Zack Snyder kan. Thank you, Zack Snyder, Deborah Snyder, and everyone involved, and of course like all of you guys, all the Zack Snyder fans, and all the DC fans as well. But really like the 8 hours, like what Faik say, it was really an experience, I would say. The first 4 hours, that one is like, how would I say 2 a.m. right? We started at 2 a.m., finished about
Yeah.
6 plus. At the time, at night, so we are very hyped, very happy to watch. But at the same time also, the timing a bit off kan. But then it's like, oh, try not to go to toilet. Yeah, then after that you have the second viewing kan. The second viewing, yeah, I watched twice. So 8 hours in total, I would say. Oh, second viewing made it better. That's what I felt. It's already good, but I felt that second viewing made it better, a lot better. So yeah, itu spoiler free lah. What about you?
For me, I am a bit of a mix. I don't know how to say it, but I'm a huge. You guys have to understand. I'm a huge Man of Steel, Batman v
Yeah.
Superman fan.
Yeah.
Batman v Superman and Man of Steel. The tone, the deep, deconstruction of these characters. I'm a huge fan of that. So, for me, what this movie made is how to say is a justice to the theatrical cut. I mean, like, it's definitely the theatrical cut tried to make it something that's an abomination of
Yeah.
what Zack tried to do. And for me, I am happy that it's out. I'm happy for Zack, and because to be able to show to the people that this is the movie that he was working, you know, throughout this whole time. This is the movie that he was making. And I don't know. I think my my review for me is gonna be a bit uh, different than you guys could. I don't,
I do
I don't
what
like to be negative. I don't like to be negative.
I mean,
But
I do have some problems with some issues with the movie, but I think
Yeah.
generally it's good. Okay, but
me,
you know,
okay, what I want to put here on this table right now for you guys and also those who are in the live chat right now is that okay, for you too, um, Justin and Fai, do you agree that this movie plot points is exactly the same as the theatrical cut, which is what they are trying to achieve in this movie? Is the same, right? Do you agree?
Chester,
yeah.
The
who
mother
goes?
box. Okay,
Oh, it was me.
this is
Ah.
spoiler. This is spoiler. If you haven't seen the theatrical cut, this is spoiler. Basically, the mother box and Steppenwolf, in the end. You agree, but they don't highlight why, and Zack did it.
Yeah,
So that's
Yes,
why
yes,
it
yes,
made
yes, yes.
it's 100%. I'm saying you guys, this is 100% better than the theatrical cut. 100%. I totally see this movie, and I don't want people. If you want to see Justice League, I will never, ask them to watch theatrical cut. This is the more complete version of Justice League. But you need to realize that if you want something that's like Man of Steel or Batman v Superman, you can't really expect that.
Right,
yeah,
Do you guys
right,
agree?
right. Yes, yes. That I
totally
agree.
agree with that.
Yeah, because I feel that, yeah, like Zack had been pressured by the studio on set to make it light. So this is what I felt like, Zack. Okay, I'm doing what the studio want me to do, and I'm happy with this.
Yep.
Basically, because remember, BVS and Man of Steel is very, you know, deconstructed, dark. A lot of people hate that. But for me, as a Zack Snyder fan, I love it so much. I love all these dark
Yeah,
themes that Zack highlights. And Watchmen, if you
Yep.
love Watchmen, that is full on Zack being Zack. But for Zack Snyder's Justice League, you need to understand that this is a team up movie. I feel like the tone is like Lord of the Rings. That's why they keep on saying that, right? It's exactly like
Yes.
Lord of the Rings. You have
yes.
Gimli and Legolas, interacting like that. They have their banter, so you can see some of that in this movie. It's more of action pack, fun. Um, yeah, I think honestly, I feel like this movie will get a lot of general audience would love
Right.
this.
Yeah.
But for Zack Snyder fans like me, I enjoy it. As I just enjoy the part that the points that have deconstruction of the character.
Yes.
So I see that Shahir, is it tonally different? Um, how to say? It's what do you guys think about this question? How do you answer this?
So,
Ooh, if we talk about tone, I would say the tone is compared to Batman
totally
versus
different.
Superman. This is definitely lighter. Definitely,
Yeah,
without any, definitely lighter.
without a doubt.
Yeah, it's not as dark as Batman versus Superman, but I would say it's easygoing. The whole movie is more easygoing. I think that would
Yeah,
be easier to describe lah. More
easier to
It's
digest.
easygoing.
really
Yes,
digested.
easier to
Anyone
digest. Yes,
anyone without any background of like whatever, you can just easily
right,
understand.
right, correct. So yeah, I mean, it's still good in its own way, the tone. But if you are really like into the Batman versus Superman and Watchmen kind of tone and that kind of layering and stuff, and that kind of depth, then I feel that this movie is, it's not at that level lah. I feel, honestly speaking lah. Okay, but it's still good lah. Okay,
For me,
not to
this
say
is
that. Yeah.
yeah, 100%. Like for me, I feel that this movie is the Justice League movie that Zack wanted to do, and I'm happy it's out. And I'm happy too that this is the movie that is more full because we have 4 hours. It's really, you can see they really flesh out everything. So, Faik, macam kau pula, kau rasa how? Like totally different? Do you
Yeah,
what?
macam mana? The tone is same like Chester. He said that the tone is lighter than what we expected from the Man of Steel and also the Batman v Superman. But I think that Zack wanted to light tone because of the first he tried to meet the studio's demand lah. That's obvious because they want to match with the Avengers, etc. And I think dia cuba untuk light the tone dekat Justice League. So then the
But
tone will be darker.
Right? It works. I feel like even
It
though
works,
it's
yes.
light,
Yes.
it works. It's not
Yeah.
cringe like Justice League.
Yes.
It's not cringe.
Jaws is totally cringe. You know,
There's
That
no
one
cringe.
cringe.
Joe, that
There's no
doesn't work
cringe.
for the Justice League.
Yeah, I'm just happy that there's
so-
no cringe.
Correct. No stupid jokes, no unnecessary jokes, that kind. And I would say the Flash is okay. It's not so stupid now. Doesn't look stupid now. I feel. I feel that
I think-
when he's in Justice League, he jokes too much. I feel jokes too much. But in this Snyder cut, I feel it's just nice. It's just the right. It's just the right one. And
Okay. Another question. Okay, maybe we can start with the characters.
right.
Just a
Yeah.
review, but it's not spoiler. But I don't know, you guys. Like for me, I really feel that this movie, for us who's in the movement for this long, 3 years, we know everything what's gonna happen in this movie.
Yeah.
There's not really much spoilers,
Correct.
right? There's
We
no
even-
spoilers.
We
know
even know,
everything.
we even know like stuff from Justice League 2 and 3 possibly. Like we know roughly what's gonna happen. Yeah, we all know all
If you
this.
read the storyboards, even like, oh, this is happening, this is
Yeah.
happening. Kan? Like the
Kita just
the Joker part.
tunggu masa.
So like as a fan we know the story. So actually there's not much spoilers. If you've already seen the theatrical cut, there's not much spoilers here, but of course you remove the cringe, you remove all the stupid things in
Yes.
the Justice League, every epic things, put it back, then you have that. It's a lighter
You get the feeling.
movie. Yeah, you have the lighter movie of So question. Okay, let's go through the characters first. This is a question about Batman. How Batman doing this movie? Savage like in BVS, total joke. 100% no total joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not
Savage
not a
is,
total joke.
he is.
He's cool, but I feel that like in the he's more of like the leader, right? It's almost the same like the theatrical cut, but he's not a joke.
Yeah.
He's still badass. He's still badass.
Yes.
But the darkness, like in BVS, is he there? No, not anymore. He's more lighter and more hopeful to get the
Yep.
team to
Yep.
be to come together.
Correct.
Yeah. What about you guys? What do you guys think?
Same thoughts. I feel that in this Batman probably is yeah, not the murderous Batman that everybody complain about in Batman versus Superman. Although I have no problems with that, but I feel that that's his character arc, his development, right? From he found out that him being the murderer he was in Batman versus Superman, that is a mistake, and that's how he grow, and become the Batman he loved lah, right? So I feel that yes, the Batman is badass, definitely, um, but definitely not the dark, brooding Batman that we all love in Batman versus Superman. But still, cool and badass, no doubt. Yeah, fight.
Batman, tengok dia, he's great. Like God said that he's a leader, and we can see that he's a leader, leading the league, recruiting, kan. So dia agak ringan macam, mungkin kita boleh tengok dia macam The Dark Knight punya ringan je lah, dia tak lagi berat. Superman tu dia macam terlalu dark, kan, cik marah je kan. Ni lepas dia dah inspired by Superman, then he became the Batman yang think that we can rely on other people, kan. So tak adalah dia nak dark saja kan, he open his life to others.
Yeah, I feel that
nothing like the middle crap lah.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a reason why Batman was being pissed and very angry and very murderous in Batman vs Superman. Yeah, that reason kan. So I think that's how the progress of the story goes lah, right? Because knowing that now Superman tak ada, so there needs to be a leader. So that's where this Batman comes in lah. So definitely no Whedon crap. Definitely no Whedon crap. Definitely there's no leg bleeding lah, okay?
Honestly, I just don't understand why they did what they did with the theatrical cut, where we have this. Okay, fine. They won the 2-hour mandate, fine. But I feel like you force Zack to do a 2-hour mandate, then you get that crap what we got with Joss Whedon's Justice League. But this one, we can see it's not dark. It's not like heavy. It's it's lighter. It's fun, and it's what actually Warner Brothers wanted in the first place.
Yeah.
And it's what people have been asking. Oh, why is this? Why is this so? What do you call this? Why is DC so dark? Whatever, blah blah blah. This is what Zack delivered. Why all his critics don't like about his movies, and Zack actually delivered a really really good team up movie. That's how I feel. I just still cannot brain lah. Like why? Why you change this scene to become so cringe when this scene is already enough? Like you can feel it. Like like Batman is like this, or like
yeah, I felt the same way also. Like when we watched the movie yesterday, who was it? One of us, I forgot who it was already, said that he felt cheated, that Warner Brothers gave us Justice League in 2017. Yeah, and I felt the same way. I was like,
Amir, Raja.
I was like, why exactly? Why do you cut this? Why do you even change that?
Yeah, I think Shahir said it clearly here. So it's already light, but W wanted lighter. Exactly. It's already light. Okay. I think after Batman, let's talk about Flash. I think Flash is a comic relief. That was Zack's intended, what he wanted with the character. Like this is a lighter character. He's like bubbly, and then but he's not over cringe like in Justice League. He is like that, but it's like Justice League, dia macam push to another level of cringe and jokes of Barry. When Barry in Snyder Cut is already funny and fun, because I feel like, if you watch this with your family, you can have a laugh when Barry's scene. he is a bit annoying, but he's not super annoying like in Justice League.
Exactly.
And he's a
And
confident one.
Betul, betul.
Yep.
okay, this is my take on Flash. Flash story, I mean his arc in this movie is my favorite. Is one of my favorite. It
Yeah.
for
It's
me it's
good.
just two, Cyborg and Flash. These two are the highlights for me. I really really love what they did with Flash. The story, I don't know why they cut it, but that ending, I'm not gonna spoil it, but that ending is just
Oh, it's so mind blown. Oh.
Pum, 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 pum.
so like for you as a Flash fan, what do you feel about Flash?
For me, that the character's arc is already good because we know if we know his background story, how Zack intended to build the Flash character, we can see that his characteristic in this movie is actually on point lah, sesuai dengan keadaan dia. Walaupun dia cringe pelik dia tu ada, but dia tak teruk. And we can understand why he behaved that way. For me lah.
Yeah,
And
because
his powers,
because he's so fast, you know, he talks fast.
yeah,
Correct.
He's the Flash. Yeah,
true. Because he live fast, dia hidup dengan laju kan. Dia tengok orang slow kan, macam tu lah. So kalau berkaitan dengan this power and this scene yang demonstrating his power, as a Flash fan, it's a big salute lah. He became more confident with himself, etc. Kan? So for me, I'm really satisfied with what Zack has done with Flash. Hopefully that's spoiler.
for me, I'm just so happy that we can see Ezra as Barry Allen as Flash. What about you, Chester? What do you think about Flash?
I thought he was super cool, and of course his art, you know, from him. I almost spoiled the movie. Cannot. Um, so yeah, seeing him from the beginning of the movie to the end, where he did what he need to do. Yeah, I feel that the whole arc is very cool, very nice. And also the whole sequence, the whole visuals also is very good, very nice. And I hope that they do a good job with the upcoming Flash movie. And I'm hoping they would expand, what they have set up here. Hopefully they continue this story. And yeah, to see all the slow-mo sequence, and all the fast-paced sequence of the Flash and his character, especially I like this one because he doesn't like what you said, Magat. He's not like super over the top, like keep joking too much, like unnecessary lah, right? From Joss Whedon, that kind. So I feel that this is the Flash that I really love, like the Barry Allen that I love, like not too much, not really too much, that kind. Yeah, I mean the jokes lah, not too much. Yeah.
Yeah, because I also feel that what to say, the it's like why it's like I'm just so frustrated at Warner Brothers because Zack already delivered what they want, which is a lighter movie, and I feel that general audience will love this because yeah, Flash was made for a comic relief. Okay, the difference is you guys cannot expect like, oh, in Justice League, Flash very jokey, and you expect, oh, in Snyder Cut, Flash is very brooding. No, it's not like that.
No.
He is the comic relief in this whole movie. He is the happy, fun, geeky, like, oh, the bad
Yeah.
signal, or like that's not a spoiler. I think you guys have already seen that. It's in Justice League, I think. I don't know,
Yeah.
but he's very jokey, bumbly, but he has a heart. There's an arc in this movie which I really, really love, and that ending really paid off. Like, wow, like for me, I felt that. That's like Barry punya arc, punya character arc in this movie, like finish. So like, I felt that. I really love it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, so no cringe flash. I just push. No, there's no line. That one definitely don't have.
That's Joss.
Yeah, ada. But you need to
uh,
expect that Flash is the comic relief character.
yes,
So don't think that he will be totally different. He's still the
yes,
bubbly, uh,
correct.
funny,
Yep,
like awkward character in this
yes,
whole team up movie.
yeah. Just less the cringe and all those
Yeah,
lebih-lebih punya
right.
yeah,
He's not over the top too much. He is
yes,
still over
yes,
the top, but not too
yeah,
much.
yeah. Acceptable.
Yes.
That kind. Not too much. Not too much.
Yeah, because I understand that Zack would want to have a balance of different characters. Like,
Yes.
okay, let's move on. Segue to Aquaman. I feel like
Mm.
Aquaman, Zack chose Jason Momoa because he's a badass. So, 100%, he's just a badass character. In this movie, also, just a badass
Perfect
character.
choice. Perfect
Yeah,
choice.
yeah. So, what do you guys think? Okay, maybe you can start by Aquaman. His story in this movie.
Since I'm not a big fan of Aquaman kan. So tapi his casting for Jason Momoa is great, and if we compare it to the theatrical cut, I mean you can see that Aquaman is a little bit downgraded in the theatrical cut. Nampak macam tak macam cakap
Yeah.
pun diri-diri dia kan.
There's no purpose to him, like why is he there kan, but in this movie they macam highlight on the why, like why do I choose to join
Yeah.
you guys. I think
Yep. So he's a great guy. Yeah, he's a great character. Yeah. You can see. Oh, tak boleh lah. Takut spoil lah. Tu je lah. I cannot say much. Sebab kita dia main juga how they develop Aquaman in this film.
yeah,
Yep.
his story arc. Yeah, what about you, Chester? What do you think, Aquaman?
Just perfect. I mean, Jason Momoa, perfect actor lah. Picked by Zack Snyder to play Aquaman. Last time we all, not say we all lah, but generally lah, banyak orang all like to joke at Aquaman kan, because he's like, oh, talk to fish, this kind of thing. But then when Jason Momoa comes in and play Aquaman, whoosh, cool, badass, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in this movie, I feel that yes, he's like this loner, like don't kind of kacau me lah, right? I just want to live my life, I think that's what we saw in Justice League also lah, okay? No spoilers, huh? So he's that kind of cool guy, and he's that kind of guy where, I just do my stuff. I just like that character lah. Like he's not like Batman, he's not like Wonder Woman. He has his own style, and the way that, when we see him in Aquaman, right? In James Wan Aquaman, he's like this. Yeah, we know he's powerful and stuff, but here he's powerful as well. But you see more of I feel that, I don't know, I just feel like he's more badass in this movie lah. I feel lah. That's my take.
For me,
But
yeah,
but yeah, like what Faik say, in Justice League, he's like, gonna power down or something like that, right? It's just like yeah lah, like woo all around. This one, yes, he provide a lot of support for the team. Okay, no spoilers, but he provide a lot of support, a lot of good support, and yeah, and no, like, not don't have the Justice League cringy jokes here and there.
Yeah.
Just nice. His jokes perfect. Everything landed well. Everything good. Yeah.
He's more of a badass, tapi he's the chill character juga. Macam,
Correct.
like, like why you do this and that. So macam I feel like he's more macam he's more part of the team. Yeah, he's the badass character in the team.
I feel that he has a voice of reason for the team also.
Yeah, you're right. There are some parts that not spoiler, but he macam question this and that. So it's like he has a different point of view. I think it's a good dynamic to have. Like macam Batman says this. This is not a spoiler. Batman says this, and then Aquaman says, "Oh no, I think you should do this or that." You know, he has a different point of view, so there's a good dynamic between the team. So yeah, instead of just like instead of a
I'm sorry,
of
put
a
you.
of a cool stud dude, but don't really do some stupid jokes. Also, he has more meaning in this movie lah compared to Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah. So other than that, maybe we can just highlight on because Wonder Woman. Okay, Wonder Woman. What do you guys think of Wonder Woman? I feel like Wonder Woman, she's still the Wonder Woman that we know in
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. I think because this is a continuation because we saw already the first Wonder Woman movie was to just move to this movie, right?
Yeah.
So we can still have that character that we know, Wonder Woman.
Yep.
Yeah, for me, she's still the same Wonder Woman that people always, I think the audience, general audience or the fans love. Uh, yeah, I think for me, I just feel she's just being Wonder Woman. One Diana Prince being herself in this
Yep.
one. Yeah. What
Yep.
do you guys think?
Well, same thought. I would say that whether it's in Justice League or Zack Snyder's Justice League, yeah, Wonder Woman is being Wonder Woman, right? She's not like being changed into something else, or like there's a 180-degree change or in character in tone or whatnot. No, Diana is still Diana. Okay, of course there's
Yes.
more warrior ish scenes
Yeah.
with Diana, but
Yeah.
yes, character wise she's still the same character, right?
I mean, she's a badass warrior lah.
Yeah,
Better
no
lah
doubt.
than the dekat when I think we agree on that lah. And
Ha ha ha.
it's a direct continuation from the Wonder Woman origin. We saw how she closed herself right from the humanity, and also in BVS we saw that, and this film is a continuity to that, the progress of her character regarding that matters. So any romance happening in the movie, and
No, right?
Romance,
No.
not
No,
much
I think
lah,
not.
not much.
No lah. I
Or
don't know whether you
Clark
consider
Lewis
that as
lah.
romance.
I don't think Clark and Lois they're already
Clark
taken
and
as
Lois,
yes, right?
yeah, yeah. I don't
That's
think
it
that's
lah.
considered
It's
as
not much. Only
Yeah.
few, the world is at stake. You don't have time lah.
Don't have time.
But you might see something that regarding to Clark and Lois relationship, you might see something in the movie that might spark the next sequel. I think it may be a great teaser. So if you see, it's not spoiler, right?
Belum.
Hello.
Talk about
I asked you to
Superman.
watch firstly.
Yeah. Okay, let's move to Superman. For me, as a lover of Man of Steel, of the character of Superman created by Zack, it's for me this is this sort of like because Superman. Okay, this is not really a spoiler, right? Like, it's the same as Justice League. What happened when he, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't talk it because it's non-spoiler. Okay, fine.
So
But
big part of the film.
Non spoiler is for this movie, not for the previous movies.
well,
Tapi just
Yeah.
takut lah.
Yeah lah.
so yeah, I think what else other than Superman? Okay,
Superman you
the
can
most
see
different.
you can see it later lah.
Superman, you guys can see, but I feel that 100%, I feel that this is a lighter version of Superman from Zack. And I
Yep.
don't know
Yep.
why, I still don't know why in Justice League they try to add more cringe in Superman. When Zack
Right.
already is giving a very light and exactly what the people wanted. Oh, Superman should be like this or like that. Zack already gave this movie. Zack is already delivering that. But yeah, there's no cheesy, not too much cheesy. There's still some light
No
parts
itchy.
of Superman. No itchy or whatever, all that.
No smell good
Superman
or anything.
is just him. Uh, Superman is just him, but at a lighter point. Like, oh, this is a Superman that if Zack is doing a lighter version of Superman, this is the Superman that he would do. But
Yep.
what I'm saying is Justice League cringe and cheesy like this. Zack Snyder's Justice League is a bit lesser, but it's still there, but
Cukup,
it's a bit
cukup
lesser.
rasa. Cukup
Mhm.
rasa.
Yeah. Cukup
Yep.
rasa. So, yes.
Yep. Hmm.
Um, okay, now let's highlight the I feel like the heart of the movie, which is Cyborg. Cyborg, I love this arc, character arc is what I love about Zack's movies from Man of Steel, from BVS, and I think that this tone that he got from Man of Steel and BVS, he put all of that in Cyborg's character arc.
Yep.
And of course, this
Yes.
movie is very 4 hours long. So Cyborg's part is just in I don't know how many hours, but every single time when there's a dynamic in Cyborg's life, Cyborg's story, I love it because
Hmm.
this is what Zack is known to do with his
Yep.
characters. In Watchmen and all, because the why of the character on what happens in his life, what made him where he is, it's all there. Basically, what Warner Brothers saw in this movie, saying, "Oh, this is too much. This is a deconstruction of this character. We don't want that in this movie, so cut." That's why you don't see Cyborg much in the Justice League. So,
Hmm.
and this is my favorite part. Flash and Cyborg story is my favorite in this movie. So, what do you guys think about Cyborg's story arc? Maybe if I could start.
Cyborg. Uh, saya nak cakap cyborg ni. Like Zed said, apa, he's the heart of the film kan. So you can see that he plays a big role juga sebenarnya dalam this film. And kalau korang tak sedih tak tahu lah. Kau bila apa ni, when you
For me,
take a look at this.
Yeah,
Oh,
second viewing, I have teary eyes, kid.
Yes. Yes.
dia
Flash
sangat
scene,
heartfelt lah.
Flash scene and Cyborg scene memang some parts yang I teary eye a bit because you can feel it. Like, oh,
Deep in your heart macam, kenapa? Macam tu lah. You can feel it. Boleh lah. Tu lah. Dan Cyborg, dia memang Zack upgrade gila-gila lah. Cyborg ni. Itu lah yang boleh cakap.
what about you, Chester?
Yeah, like what Faik said, is the heart of the movie, which very essential to the whole story, because I feel that what Justice League lack of is something to care for. There's no heart. There's nothing there. It's more like just we assemble a team, right? Then go fight the villain and story. Bad guy. Right. Other don't have any main, I would say, thing to care for lah. So in this movie we have Cyborg. Cyborg is like say the heart of the movie. So you get to see spoilers. You get to see more of like Okay, like you get to see more of his father. Okay, that one not spoiler lah. Okay, you get to see his father. You get, and then so hard lah, so hard to tell without spoiling everything. Yeah, I mean every hero in like Batman, Superman, the Flash, everyone has some family issue kan. They have like my mom or my dad or both parents have problems kan. That's what defines them to become the hero that they are. So for Cyborg, same thing. It's also due to his parents, right? Which somehow leads him to become, a hero. But yeah, like Faik said, yeah, very cool. He has all these powers, make him, like very powerful. You think Cyborg is only about, senjata, laser beams and stuff, but no, he is more powerful than that, right? If we as humans, we are nothing, okay? We will be kneeling before him if he decides to go evil lah, okay? But Cyborg is good. Cyborg is good. Okay. Itu injustice lah. Injustice apa. But yeah, Cyborg is really the heart of the film. The way that you see him transform from the beginning to the middle and to the end of the movie, where you see him, really transform, his character arc, like what Magat said, really brings tears to my eye, especially on second viewing. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, for me,
Can't say too much.
I think Ray Fisher did tweet about like an angry black man. I think you can he's been through a lot. He's, of course, you have to be angry and sad and all that. But for me, this is what defines the character and made him much more interesting than what we got in Justice League. And you understand why he went through all that, and you empathize on this character and try to relate to this character. And I really just love his story arc. So that's why, okay, I want you guys to tell me also. But for me, my favorite part, because we have in parts, right? Part 1 until part, is obviously beloved mother, beloved son, because I just love Cyborg's story arc in this movie.
Yeah.
What about you? Faik, what's your favorite part? Epilogue?
Tibuk sangat. For me, apa ni, aku tak ingat lah nama chapter dia, semuanya Father S Twice apa.
But Father Twice, yang that one part 6 I think. No, that's epilogue lah.
6. No, it's
that one is epilogue.
That's epilogue lah.
Epilogue. Part 6 is something darker.
Yeah.
7 lah, 7.
Betul lah, epilogue lah, betul lah.
Epilogue lah.
Lagi.
Dia 7 then ada epilogue. Sikap aku lah, tak apalah, nanti kita check.
Epilogue is part 7.
Yeah.
What about you? Just a
revelation lah kan.
Epilogue, yeah, if you have to choose one, I would say epilogue. I would say epilogue.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean there are a lot of good parts, but I think epilogue. I think so. Hard to choose though. Yeah.
So one question we got here. What do you guys think? This one, Lokman Hakim. Abang Long. He's also the Release Snyder Cut Malaysia page admin. He's running on that page, which is great. What do you guys think about the mainstream audience for this film?
I read someone tweeted somewhere, but dia cakap macam as a general audience, you can go with the movie lah. Dia tak macam Batman v Superman yang macam terlalu layered, multi layered kan. So Justice League general audience, you can masuk, you can tarik orang-orang luar yang tak pernah tengok cerita DC or Snyder boleh masuk dalam filem ni. But as a Snyder fan, maybe it's a good film actually for me. But as a Snyder fans, you might be prefer another film, another of his film, another ones, such as Watchmen, BBS, and itulah. Aku baca kat mana, and I agree with that.
Yep.
Mhm.
What about you? What do
I
you
would
think?
say, I would say, audience rating, mainstream audience rating. I think they would like this movie. I would say they have. I guess lah, they wouldn't have any issue with this movie. Maybe have some issue, but not to the extent of say Batman versus Superman, Watchmen, even Man of Steel. Ada orang ada hal with the movie also, which I don't know why. But anyway, this movie easygoing, like I said before, easygoing, easier to, more accessible. So think mainstream audience shouldn't have an issue lah. They should watch. I mean, since Marvel came out with their Infinity War and Endgame, I feel like if people can handle that kind of, I mean, Infinity War is definitely darker compared to the earlier Marvel movies, the Phase 2 movies. So if audience can handle that, I feel that this movie has no issue. Definitely no issue.
Yes, exactly. For me, 100%. If you general audience will, I feel that this won't divide as much because, like, if you're talking about Man of Steel and BVS, why there's a divide? Because people don't want that deep, like dark
Deconstruction.
deconstruction of his character. And for Zack Snyder's Justice League, we only have that for Cyborg. The rest of the league is and the rest of the story is very straightforward. It's seriously straightforward. There's no, they explain everything. The exploration, they explore everything and they explain everything, like what's happening, what's gonna happen, this and that. So
I think aside from Cyborg lah, aside from Cyborg, the other characters dia macam agak vague sikit lah. Bukan vague je apa, macam Zack just planted the seed for the other directors to expand the story. So Zack tak nak sentuh banyak sangat.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, supposedly after Zack Snyder's Justice League is what do you call that? Aquaman kan?
Aquaman, yeah.
Memang it leads up to that lah. Memang like Aquaman's character memang just a tease so that can continue his movie. Wonder Woman, he continued from the first Wonder Woman movie and then let the character be. So that's why I think like for Cyborg, he really pushed Cyborg story arc a lot in this. Like for me, I still feel if general audience don't like this movie, I honestly don't know what they want because this is already light. This is already straightforward. They just hate Zack. If they don't like this, they just hate Zack because this.
Yeah.
As a Zack,
Correct.
as a Zack Snyder fan, if Zack was able to do what he wants, he wouldn't do this. This is him doing listening to the studios, okay, you have to make it lighter here and there. He did it. But the teasers for what he wants to do in the future, that's what I'm excited for. That's why Restore the Snyderverse is important. I want to see more. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, one more. This one question: how's the villain doing this movie? We didn't talk about Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf.
Layered. He has more layers.
Yes.
He's not just blubbering like what mother.
Yes.
There's no mother. There's no mother. But Steppenwolf has a layered story. He has his own story. And I love it. He's not just a dumb villain. He has a purpose.
Exactly.
I feel a bit sad lah for him.
Yes, I feel sad for
He's
him
a
also.
sad character lah, actually.
Yeah,
Mm.
dia kena bully.
Kena corner.
Not spoiler, but you know,
Uh,
a glimpse lah.
you can
Mm-mm.
see lah, you can see lah. Nanti,
But yeah, I love when a villain is not just some dumb, stupid villain, but he has it's shown
Yeah,
why to doing this, why he's doing that. So
yeah,
like, it's not just a dumb villain lah. So
yeah.
yeah,
I feel it gave him some purpose. Like what the reason why he go and invade Earth or like or invade other worlds. There's a reason behind that. I think that once you guys get to watch it on March 18, you get to see why. Like he's motivated to conquer the Earth, other worlds. That's a legit reason behind it. I cannot say much, but yeah, he has that drive, is that motivation. It's not just because Ken, right? Okay. It's not just because Dark Side told me to do so and I go and do it. It's more than that. He has another reason. Yeah. So and like Payek said, some parts I feel sad for him. Some parts like, oh, okay, so he's actually he's not just some one layer villain, not some one dimensional villain. He has some multi-layer lah. He has some backstory, and I feel it would be cool if we get to see more of his backstory, like what really happened, that lead him to where we will see him in
do
this
this.
movie.
what
Yes.
movie?
Oh, who knows? Maybe other, some so-called origin story for the villains. Who knows, right? But yeah, that's for Steppenwolf. And are we allowed to talk about other villains?
I think Darkseid
I
is
think no lah. That's side.
I
Okay
think
lah. Maybe generally speaking, yeah lah. You guys saw the trailers and teasers, kan? So we see Darkseid. I would say Darkseid looks badass. Okay, looks cool.
Yeah.
The CGI is just great. Okay, and we get to see him talk a bit more in the movie, and we get to see more of a little bit of what happened in a history lesson. Yeah, I think that's as much as I could say. Yeah, and of course there are others lah. Okay, tak mau cakap. Okay.
I feel like Darkseid, like every time he appears, you can feel the aura. Like
Ooh.
this is the big bad.
Yeah.
You feel that
When
he's very big.
When he speaks,
Like
also you can
White
feel.
Yes, like this menacing figure.
So yeah, so Zack delivered that lah, like to give this is a villain, like it's not the same as how remember Avengers movie, the first Avengers movie where they just teased Thanos just like that. No, Darkseid actually had more presence in this. So yeah, it's cool to see this big bad villain on
Right.
on
Suara dia gitu.
Mm. Yes, you get to see more. Yep, and I mean, you look at Steppenwolf, right? He's already a very big, towering figure in the movie, right? But then when Darkseid appears, he's like a whole another, like a bigger guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in the next, spoiler podcast, we're able to talk about like, how big Darkseid is. There's one scene where you can really like show, like, oh, this is the size of Darkseid compared to Steppenwolf. I cannot say that, but
We'll see later lah. Save it to later.
save it for later.
We will do another podcast with spoiler. Maybe we can get more people on the podcast to talk when it's more.
Any more questions? Let's see.
Okay, I think this one's most important. Amir, he's asked how would you rank how would you rank the Snyderverse? So Snyderverse, if you know, it's just Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. So how would you guys rank these three movies?
Oh wow,
Hmm.
subjective for this one.
Oh,
I'm For me, if you guys want me first, it's easy for me. Man of Steel, BVS, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. So number one is Man of Steel. Number two is Batman v Superman.
Right.
Number three is Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm sorry, but I'm just biased towards Man of Steel. I just love what Zack did with Superman, that movie. So it's gonna be number one. BVS is just a complete another level of comic book movie type of uh, for me. So that's why it's number two. And Zack Snyder's Justice League number three. For me, because it's the lowest, because I prefer what Zack. I'm more of a Zack Snyder fan, so you guys might be more of a DC fan, so which is fine. You guys can love what you love. For me, I just love what Zack did with Watchmen, his style, his tone, which a lot of critics don't like from him. I like. So it's just my opinion. So don't see that I'm hating on Zack Snyder Justice League. No, I love it. It's definitely way better than what we saw in the theaters. I just wish we could see this on IMAX. So yeah, that's just my rank. So what about you guys?
Yeah. So, it's just Chester. You go first.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, very subjective. So for my own personal preference, I would say BVS is number one, Man of Steel number two. Okay, both are also very good lah. Okay, but I would just put BVS number one because I like how the way that they tell the story is very multi-layered. Has a lot of parallels. Although Man of Steel has a lot as well, but I just feel more inclined towards BVS
Yeah,
Ultimate Edition.
I agree that BVS has more layers and more deconstruction of these characters because Man of Steel is much more straightforward in a way. The story
Yes.
not as layered as BVS. It's more straightforward. Man of Steel is definitely more straightforward. Yeah, I agree on that.
Yeah. So, and of course, the last one will be this movie. And not to say that just because this is the third or the last, not say last lah, but the third, movie but it doesn't mean that the movie is bad or anything. The movie is still good. Just that if you want me to rank it, I would say, yeah, this is the third one lah. But yeah, because like what Magat said lah, like if we love Zack Snyder's movie, we know like the style of his movies. Like if you watch 300, you watch what was it? Watchmen. Yeah. And if you just compare all of his superhero movies, like say Watchmen, BVS, and all that, you get to feel like, okay, this is literally Zack Snyder's like style. Okay, and this is still his style, but of course a lighter version of it, right? So if you are really a hardcore Zack Snyder fan, you will wish that this would go heavier, right? This would go,
Yeah.
I would say you can put it darker, yeah, darker, heavier, try to go more, be bolder a bit, yeah, in
Yeah.
that sense, yeah. So yeah, so fight.
For me, between in the Snyderverse, this Justice League film might be in second place, and the first in the rank it will be both of the Man of Steel and BBS because I don't know how people pick these two.
Cannot
Hey,
pick,
pick one,
I
pick
don't
one,
know.
bro. Pick one. You cannot pick
I
two. Pick
cannot
one.
lah.
Can lah. Pick satu,
Eh,
bro.
but, okay lah, okay lah. Tak boleh lah, susah nak buat.
It's okay lah. It's okay.
Buat secara terpaksa lah kan. Walaupun tak
So you
boleh.
see, you're saying that it can
Okay
be
lah, I take BBS.
Interchange. Which one?
I take BBS lah. BBS because it's multi-layered and also I'm a big fan of Batman 2 because of Nolan's universe starting with that. Then Batman v Superman gave me another aspect of Batman, which we can see how he suffered from these 20 years becoming Batman. And yeah, that's it. I choose BVS for this first one, and the second one might be Man of Steel because I wasn't a Superman fan before, except after I watched Man of Steel for a few times, and we can see that interpretation also, which makes Superman more cakap relatable and membumi lah. So that's why sebab aku bukan Superman fan sangat sebelum ni, so macam benda tu tak bawa sikit lah. Tapi tak lah habis dia cakap tu. So itulah. So BBS, MOS, ZSCL. Woo!
Woo.
So yeah, not saying guys, please understand, Zack Snyder's Justice League is lighter in tone. It's not bad. I still love it. It's still better than what we got. So please go still watch it because I want to know, especially from you guys who love Zack's work, I want to know what you guys think about it. Because yeah, like we finally got it, and I'm happy for Zack that with everyone can see what he actually wanted to do, these characters. Because yeah, it is an epic movie, right? The scale is epic. You can feel the scale is epic. So just wish I can see in the cinema lah.
I think one day we will. One day.
Yeah, hopefully. So one more is the ending have an open ending? It's a spoiler lah. This is a spoiler question, right?
Yeah, this one cannot. After 18, after March 18.
This is a spoiler. Sorry, man.
Yeah, cannot say.
DK. Yeah, like I said just now, DK. Story is a lighter tone, and but what I want to highlight is it's a lighter tone, but Zack made it, so it's not someone else. So it's still his movie. That's the most important thing, and I'm just so happy that it's out right now for everyone to see. Okay, one more. This one. So I let Faik to answer that.
Hey, kau pun idol.
uh,
Yeah, for me as a Joker fan and Batman Joker fans to be exact, Leto's performance it's walaupun tak boleh cakap kan, dia bagus, hebat, dia ada ciri-ciri Joker tu. I can say that lah. And repeat this scene je. Ambil. Okay, and dia punya relationship between Batman and Joker, memang you can see that diorang ni macam cakap apa, diorang ni kan dulu cakap andaikan diorang ni macam bercinta kan, seorang nak kacau, seorang nak halang dia ni, so benda tu you can see that so tense dalam filem ni. Tapi aku tak nak hype sangat sebab takut nanti ada yang kecewa. Itu je lah. But Leto's punya performance, it's good, great. Walaupun titik.
What about you?
well, I would say based on what we are able to see in this movie, I would say Jared Leto is still Jared Leto lah. Okay, he's an amazing actor. Say what you want about Suicide Squad Joker, but that's his portrayal of the Joker. It's just a different form of Joker. Might not be the same, like Heath Ledger, or Jack Nicholson, but it's his Joker. So I feel that in this movie, yes, the Joker is would it spoil? I would say okay, that's a lit. I would say like that's a little bit different, a bit from Suicide Squad, a little bit different. I feel, but good. I would say it's good. I mean, it fits the way that they want to tell the story lah, and it feels fresh because it's not like it doesn't feel like this is Joker I've seen before. It's not like this is another Heath Ledger ripoff, or this is another it's like Joaquin Phoenix. No, it's this is Jared Leto's Joker. Okay, the hair can be long, but the portrayal is it's a different portrayal. Yeah.
See,
Because I feel like a lot of people just want like Heath Joker, because come on man, like uh you need to understand that Joker is there's a lot of different interpretation of Joker, like from the animated show, like in yeah, even in Walking Phoenix Joker, he's just there's a lot of different interpretation, and Jared Leto's interpretation is his interpretation, and for me, I'm okay, and I'm a huge fan of Jared Leto's Joker because I like the dynamic in this movie. You can see Batman and Joker's dynamic on how there's no
Yep.
fights or whatever. It's just them reminiscing history. This is not spoiler
yeah,
because I didn't say anything, so it's just them conversing with each
Mm.
other, having a dialogue, and you can feel that they have a lot of history. So I love that part, and I'm happy to see that Jared and Ben managed to have that conversation. Yeah.
Yep. 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 Exactly. But I think we haven't get to see. Did we? Did we get to see Ben's Batman conversing with Joker? Not yet, right?
No,
Yep.
even in Suicide Squad, we don't
So this is a
have it.
yeah. So in the previous movies, no. So I think yeah. I mean, we're very lucky to be able to see um, Ben's Batman talking to Jared's Joker in the same movie. I think that to me, I feel very happy and very grateful already. And I hope that, of course, hopefully, get to see more of that.
Like honestly, like what Zach had is also he really wants to push for restore the Snyderverse. I want to see more. Yeah, for me, after watching this movie, I want to see more Zach going on that nightmare, whatever he
Mm,
wants.
yeah.
For me, whatever he's here, it's like a lot of shit is happening. So I want to see that. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
for you know doing this movie and with that ending, I feel like I want more.
Oh yes, yes, definitely. I feel that if just you can just make a movie centered around the nightmare, you know, just a nightmare future, I can watch that whole day. Okay, it will be something different, right? Instead of just in on Earth, put it in a nightmare timeline, at still on Earth, but of course in what is that? What's the name again? Shit, Apo, apocalyptic future. Yeah.
Because honestly, for me, I feel memang like if HBO Max gives Zack a series doing Nightmare, just full on Nightmare show, I'll be happy. I'll
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
happy. I want to see all that, like all these character macam dah kena whatever they've kena like crazy. So yeah, yeah. I just want everyone to see. Wait,
Yeah. I
one
mean, there
more.
are a lot. There are a lot of Easter eggs. I mean, there are a lot of things sprinkled around the movie. Um, I think hopefully, like what you said, Nagat. Hopefully, the HBO Max would pick up, and let Zack Snyder just do whatever he wants. Just continue restore the Snyderverse.
Yeah. One more
Okay,
question.
so what is this? Um, how
long.
next question?
Next.
Yeah, how long Lex Luthor and Lex. I think it's almost the same, right? Joss Whedon timing.
Slightly longer a bit. Slightly.
Yeah, yeah.
Has more things to talk about, but yeah.
But different of the different scenes
Yes.
lah.
Yes, the things they talk a little bit is a little bit different.
Cannot say much.
Yeah, I don't know because
Ho. This
you
one.
have to understand. You guys have to understand. In another Zack interview, he did say for Warner Brothers, Joss Whedon's Justice League is canon. He said that his Snyderverse is not canon. So what I see is if they want to continue what Zack did, it will be a multiverse. It will be like whatever Wonder Woman 84 or Aquaman 3 and the Flash movie will be within the Justice League path.
Hmm.
For Zack, we will have Nightmare, Show, whatever, Snyderverse path.
Yeah.
So it will be a different branch. I'm sure
This will be their own.
Zack don't want to macam kacau different directors like, oh, you cannot do this or that. Zack wants them to just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
He also wants to do whatever he wants. So that's why I feel that it will be a different branch. EU, Snyderverse. But I'm more interested in Snyderverse, so restore the Snyderverse.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Yeah, man. Correct. Because since Jim Lee, the head of DC, right? Is he the head of DC? Jim Lee? Currently he's the head of DC, right?
Creative something.
Creative.
Creative
Okay.
director.
Yeah. So I remember Jim Lee said something of like, okay, we're now introducing the multiverse, right? So he said that like you have the Batman, like Robert Pattinson Batman going forward. You have the Aquaman and all that. And then you have, of course, now you have the Snyder Cut. And yeah, so I mean, it's interesting. Although we of course we do hope that everything will be one, like everything will be like just Zack Snyderverse only as a main story. But sad to say that what Warner Brothers have done to the to damage the whole thing, no choice lah kan. So now we can only use the multiverse to continue Zack Snyder's universe and also what Warner Brothers want with their current DCEU timeline. So yeah, and it's a bit sad lah, right, to hear that Warner Brothers said that Justice League is canon. That one is, to me, I feel it's a sad thing to hear lah. But anyway, so multiverse can be, if you look at a positive note, I would say multiverse can be a very good. It can be a good thing as well, right? First, of course, Snyder can do whatever he wants. Second is Warner Brothers can be happy with whatever they want to come out. But we can also have a possibility where in the future, if they decided to mash everything together, maybe even Watchmen can come in as well. Who knows, right? So you are open to all these things. So I feel that if we can somehow put everything together, it'll be interesting as well. You get to see, well, some people who love like hardcore Michael Keaton Batman fans, they get to see, oh, Michael Keaton's back. Some people who love Robert Pattinson's Batman can see that. Maybe Ben Affleck's Batman could come back in the future, right? And if you get to see all three Batmans or even all the Batmans, all in one movie, you will be happy, right? You'll definitely be happy.
I think they're doing that already with Flash. So
yeah, but
sort of convergence of
the universe, right?
Yeah. So but it's still what Zack's point of view is still that Justice League and the new movies that's coming is already in that's their own canon, or you can say
Mm.
canon.
Correct.
If Zack can continue, it will be a Snyderverse. It won't be canon. It will be like a different Earth, like Earth 2 or whatever, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys understand that and accept that, because I think Zack wants that as well, because he don't want to be tied to, oh, because this character is doing this thing to this character, so he have to follow that. I don't think he
Mm.
wants that.
Mm.
So I think he wants full control if he wants to continue to restore the Snyderverse. Yeah,
I think he's I think we already passed that, right? He's fed up of Warner Brothers stepping in to change things. So I think even if he were to work with other directors to let's say let's say like bring in David Ayer and all that. David Ayer has his own plans. I feel that Zach would be open to it, I guess, right? Because since the Ayer cut is linked to the Zack Snyder's universe, so I feel that who knows, maybe David Ayer will be back with his Ayer cut, and
I
what
hope so.
else? Yeah, and like Shazam or not, right? Shazam is also connected to the Snyderverse in some form, right? They do reference,
They reference
the
it, but I doubt that it's
yes, it's still more towards the Justice League side,
because you
right?
the cameo, Superman cameo in Shazam, they
Yeah, yeah.
used uh, um, John Williams' theme, not
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
Batman
yeah,
theme. So
yeah.
I think
Correct,
they
correct.
still don't want to. They still don't want the
Mm.
Snyderverse, so they
True,
still, yeah,
true. Yeah,
yeah. So
I get
it's
what you're
very
saying. Yeah,
difficult. It's very difficult. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's a very tough situation, that one. But yeah, like you said, Zack Snyder would be best to continue down his Snyderverse, if you will, um, without any interference. Give him free reign to do whatever he wants. Yeah, I think we best because Zack works best when he has his full control, if you will. Like, don't meddle much with his movies. Just let him do the art. He's a very artistic kind of director, very visionary. I just feel that studios just need to just trust him to do the right thing, you know, and let him do. And yeah,
Right.
yeah. Farouk Kamal says Snyderverse will always be the fan canon. WB can suck ass. Well, I agree, man. I
Who
agree,
doesn't?
man.
For me, I'm fine with, like, CW fans loving what they have, Snyderverse fans loving what they have, and DCEU like fans, DC, like whatever, Aquaman 2, Wonder Woman 84 fans, whatever they have. For me, I don't want to say, oh, Snyderverse is the only one. I want everyone to have their own.
Yeah,
Like, okay, if you love this type of movies, go ahead, because you already have. That's why I love this
Then they
concept
want to do.
when they introduce in fandom this multiverse thing.
mm, mm,
I, if Batman fans, you're just a Batman fan, then go ahead, watch Pattinson, Robert Pattinson's Batman, because that's just gonna be in Batman universe. They won't connect
yeah,
anything. So for me, we should embrace this multiverse thing and just enjoy what we have. So, like, for me, I just love Snyderverse more. So I want to hope that Zach can continue that lah. Yeah. So,
You guys,
Faik, before the end,
uh,
what do you think on all
aku
this?
ni, sorry. Aku ni dah tak diri lah. Sebab I want to go for a second viewing lah. Takut lambat.
Wow.
oh,
Okay.
oh,
Okay.
Sorry.
go
Okay.
enjoy yourself, bro.
Enjoy.
Thank you, my pleasure. Okay, it's good
Okay.
having you guys with you guys
Yes.
tonight. Um,
Shall we see you in the next podcast?
insyaAllah. You set it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay. Pun
Okay.
hashtag restore the Snyderverse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's not a Snyderverse.
Not
Okay,
Snyder. Okay. Fine.
good night, guys.
Hey,
Okay.
night, night, right?
Yeah, I think Farouk got one more. Okay.
Yep, let's go.
Maybe you can go.
Okay.
Yeah. Um. There's no killing rule. For me, this is okay. I don't know what you think, Chester. We'll go through your thoughts, but this is my
Mm,
thoughts. I feel that Zack made Batman kill because he's in his world where Batman had already been 20 years in Gotham, so he had been through a lot of shit, and you can see the history when they talk with Joker. So
yep.
watch the movie. But I feel like there's no killing rule. There's For Zack, I think it's very clear that his Batman is different. His Batman is more inspired through the Dark Knight Rises, Dark Knight Returns,
Returns.
Dark Knight Returns comic book. That's his inspiration, and I think that is his Batman, that what he like, and you can see in that comic book or the animated movie of the Dark Knight Returns is a very brutal Batman. So I think that's what Zack always wanted for his Batman to be that. Shooting with guns, killing. Yeah, just a very brutal Batman.
Yeah.
Not the no killing rule Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, no guns,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, I don't think that's what Zack wanted in his Batman. Yeah. What do you think, Chester?
Yeah. Same thoughts. I think Zach quite clearly explained. I don't know. I just felt that he sort of explained it in Batman versus Superman already. That through the dialogues, like you said, like 20 years in Gotham, like what he told Alfred, right? 20 years in Gotham, criminals are like weeds, So to him, he doesn't see that, that he should, abide by his no kill rule, right? He feels that what's the point, you know? Just might as well just get rid of them once, like once and for all, that kind of thing, rather than just put them in jail and then they're gonna break out again, put them in jail. I feel like this Batman also is a more, I would say, um, due to the Joker's, like what Joker had done to Robin, it sort of damaged him in a way, right? I mean, Batman itself, Bruce Wayne himself, is already partly damaged due to the fact that his parents get murdered, right? And it and and plus Robin's death, I think it really damaged him a lot, and it sort of killed his humanity inside a little bit. So I say that they sort of really explain it in Batman versus Superman, and what and and how how Superman is explaining of not Superman, yeah, Superman told him about Martha. I think that part brings him back to the right path. That hey,
Yeah.
you know, why did I even kill in the first place? Why am I doing this? And I think I should stop, going down that path and go back to the righteous path.
Yeah, because
So yeah,
um yeah, if you can see in this Snyder cut, this movie, he's a different Batman compared to in BVS, right? He's not that brutal, because he's more of the recruiter, like trying to get the team together.
yeah,
Uh, Batman, the leader, Batman. Yeah. So yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah,
just don't listen to haters. They will always mention, "Oh, this Batman kill." Show them a lot of clips, like the body count, kill count. I think the Tim Burton Batman, even in Dark Knight also got. So like other movies, other Batman in other movies also kill. Why they
yes,
didn't make a big deal out of that?
yeah, yeah.
Just
But
because. they didn't use guns, I guess, because this one they
Yeah,
use guns, so
yeah,
cannot. I don't
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's all explained lah in the movie, right? Like Alfred also has been saying, "Hey, you know what? You are not who you were. You have changed. Everything has changed. So I feel that it's already explained there. And then in the Snyder cut, you get to see that Bruce is sort of, he wants to do the right thing. Okay. Like if you watch at the end of Batman versus Superman, where he told Diana that I failed him in life, but I will not fail him in death. So I think that part itself is where Batman has already realized, his mistake, and he doesn't want to repeat that, and he wants to do good. He wants to bring change. He's inspired by Superman. So I think you get to see the change, in the character, from the beginning to the end, and we get to see that Batman in the Snyder cut. You know.
know.
So what's next?
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm, it's quite late already. one
what time is
one
it? Oh, 1:30. Oh shit.
Yeah. So um okay, I think last thoughts about this movie is it's more it's a fun movie. It's a light movie. Have fun. It's an epic scale movie. It's like a
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings feel. So if you love Lord of the Rings, I think you will love what Zack did with Zack Snyder's Justice League.
All right.
That's my final thoughts. Like it's definitely way better than theatrical cut because you explore each character arc of each of the league, including Steppenwolf, like why he wants to do this. So it's more flourished. The story's more flourished, and that's why it's 4 hours. So yeah, like what's your last thoughts on this movie? Summarize everything.
Um, don't let anybody tell you like like how this movie should be. Like whether it's good, it's bad, doesn't matter. Don't care. Just go in like you have never heard any reviews or read any reviews before. Just go in and then make up your own mind at the end of the movie. You know, just like any other movies, not just Snyder Cut. Any other movies. Just go in and enjoy yourself, right? Don't go and put too much expectation or too high or low expectation. Don't do that, man. Just go in and just enjoy. Just immerse yourself in the movie. That's it. And I would say, for me personally, I love the movie, right? Although I have some issues here and there, but I would say the movie is, I love the movie. And like I said, like what Magat said, Lord of the Rings vibes throughout the whole movie. Okay, you have the epicness, like Amazonians, epic stuff. You have Steppenwolf, everything just looks so good, right? It looks polished, it looks finished, compared to what we've seen, in back in 2017, where you have Justice League. Oh, that's a mess. So I feel that you guys will enjoy it. Okay, don't worry so much. Just go in, enjoy, grab a popcorn, enjoy, and and then we'll see you guys again on March 18 or after March 18, and then let's talk spoilers.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you guys for tuning in. So thank you for your time. I know it's late, but the embargo was 12 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's why. But we just found out that we actually can schedule the stream. So should have gone earlier, but yeah. But we were
Oh
busy
well.
watching second viewing, right? So we couldn't go early anyway.
Are you planning to watch? Give a third viewing?
I don't think so. I need
Yeah,
eight
same.
hours, 8 hours of yeah. So I suggest you guys watch it twice at least. Once
Yes.
watch it, rest, sleep first. Next day watch again. Then only you will understand more of what this movie is. Yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
some details maybe I can tell in the spoiler review. Some details I found out the second time. It's like,
Mm,
oh, that's why they did this and that. Oh, yeah, you know, because it's 4 hours, you can't absorb everything in one viewing. So yeah.
exactly. All right. Hmm.
Okay. So
All right.
thanks, Justin, for being here, and thanks
Thanks,
everyone.
Magat. Thanks. Thanks,
See you
everybody.
guys. So anything, just if I hope there's more people can join in our podcast. This is a different one because only few of us managed to watch, got
Yeah.
the invitation. So the next one with spoiler reviews, hopefully a lot more can join on video as well, not just in comments, to get more conversation
Yeah.
and discuss.
So, yeah, man. I think that in the next podcast we'll be, we'll feel more, we won't feel as uptight as right now because
Yeah,
there are a lot of things we're trying not to, try not to
yeah,
spill out.
yeah.
Right. So,
Okay,
yeah.
see you.
So, I mean, yeah, see you in the next podcast. Oh yeah, guys, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube what you call that channel, please consider subscribing and of
Yeah,
course give us a thumbs up lah. Huh?
because I think we are doing all of it on YouTube because easier to share. Because Facebook live is a bit hard. It's very just Facebook. So YouTube's much easier lah. Yeah.
Hmm. So increase the numbers of subscribers, guys. Come on, let's increase. All right.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay, that's about it.
Ciao.
Okay, see you guys. Ciao. Good night.